So this is an overview of all the steps of today. The first thing we're going to do is get a domain name and web hosting. I have a link with which I can provide you with 60% discount on your web hosting. It is in the description below. After that, we're going to install WordPress. Next, we're going to install a free theme and customize the blog so you can start today. Alright, let's start with getting a domain name and web hosting first. I already mentioned I have a link that will give you 60% discount on web hosting. So if you want to benefit from it, go to the description and click on the discount link. You will get redirected to Siteground. The discount is already applied. Siteground is, in my opinion, the best web hosting provider at the moment. The websites load amazingly fast because they are optimized for speed, which is very important. In addition to that, the support team is very skillful and helps you with any problems you come across. Lots of people consider Siteground as a reliable hosting company and are more than satisfied. They even rank it number 1 in several Facebook groups and Twitter posts. That's why I recommend you to host your website at Siteground. Let's press on sign up. So, there are 3 plans you can choose from. If you are a beginner and want to create your first blog, you can start with the first plan. $395 or euros per month. You will get 1 website, 10 GB web space, 10,000 visits monthly, and all the essential features. If you think that this is not enough, you can upgrade to grow big. You get web hosting for $645 and can have multiple websites added to your web hosting for that fixed price. Once your website starts to get much more visitors, you can upgrade to the Go Geek plan. Finally, you also get priority support at the Grow Big and Go Geek plan. This one is quite important. While Siteground support on all of their plans is pretty good, the priority support is awesome because it ensures that you almost never have to wait for help. And if you really are a beginner, I would go for the startup plan. Now you can choose a domain name. If you already have one, click on this. Enter your domain name. In this case, I want to register a new one. Make sure that your domain name is unique and doesn't already exist. Let's take Google for example. Proceed. Well, it says error. But if I enter a unique one, for example, giorgiogd.com, it says congratulations. Next, you fill in your details like your email address and password. Make sure to use a legit email address and remember your password or write it down somewhere. Client information, your country, well, mine is the Netherlands. First name, last name, company if you have one, your city, and your VAT number if you have a company. Alright, payment information, your credit card number, purchase information. You as a beginner, you want to start with a startup plan. But for this example, I'm going to use Grow Big hosting plan. The data center. Well, pick one where you think your audience will be located. If your website is mainly focused on the English speaking part of the world, I suggest you pick Chicago. Period is 12 months, which is fine. If you're really serious about blogging and consider it as a long-term project or business, then you could click on 24 or 36 months because you will save more money. But for now, 12 months is fine. Domain registration is already ticked. Domain privacy is optional. It will hide the personal information of the domain owner, and I don't need the site scanner. Next, you tick the box. If you get web hosting at Siteground through my link, I get a commission. So thank you for that. It supports my channel and helps me to create more content. You won't pay extra though, so it's a win-win situation. Click on Pay Now. And after you press on the button, you see thank you for purchasing Siteground hosting services. Your transaction was completed successfully. Now we have to go to our email. So this is the email that we have received. Thank you for becoming a Siteground customer. The username and the password, the one you chose during the sign up process. Well, I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it over here, and I'm gonna enter my password. So that was step number 1. Now we're going to install WordPress. Siteground wants to help you, but we don't need their help because I'm going to show you everything you need. This pops up, the software, we press on WordPress. Next up, we need to choose our WordPress login details, enter your admin email, create a username, a password, retype your password, confirm. Enhance your account. Well, I don't want this. I don't want this either. Confirm. I confirm that I've read and agreed the Siteground terms of service and privacy policy. Processing your setup. You have to wait a couple of minutes. Your hosting account is ready to use. We press on proceed to customer area. What we want to do now, we press on my accounts. So we see the domain name and pending verification. What we do next is we go to our email and check out your spam folder. Verification required. In order to ensure your domain name remains active, you must now click the following link and follow the instructions provided. So we press on this link. Verify information. Thank you, the following contact data has been verified. So that's done. Next we go back. Now we're back at the Siteground control center. We see this link over here and we see this button over here. If we press on this link, you go to the front end of your website, which is public, and everybody who enters this domain is able to see my website. So this is my website right now. It's already live. And this button over here is for the back end and only we have access to it. I press on it. So now we are already logged in, but if you log out and want to log in at a later moment, you need to enter your username and password you wrote down. An amazing feature of Siteground is that the website is online immediately. I have some experience with other web hosting companies and it took them like 30 minutes to an hour, and in some cases even 24 hours to get your site online. But alright, the first thing we need to do is change our permalinks. It is necessary that you fix this as soon as possible, otherwise it will be a hassle to change all your URLs of your blog post and you take the risk that those URLs don't work properly. We go to settings, permalinks, and choose the right one, post name, save changes. They're updated. I don't want to keep this video too long, so I'm going to show you just two basic elements: how to create a beautiful website with a couple of clicks and how to write your first blog post. So first you go to Appearance, Themes, Add New Theme. Check out Popular, for example. There are lots of themes to choose from. Or use Feature Filter and check out for blog, apply filter, and here you have plenty of custom themes. Let's get back to Popular. Click on, for example, let's see, Color Mag. We press on Preview, and this is how it would look like, but you can customize it a lot. This is not everything, you can customize it. However, some themes are more customizable than others. Astra, Ocean, WP, Hestia, and GeneratePress, for example, have much more options. But alright, let's install Color Mag and activate it for demo purposes. You press on Install, Activate, you press on Visit Site, and this is how your website looks like right now, and you can customize it a bit, of course. Back. How do you customize it? You go to Customize under Appearance, Next. You have a lot of options, so here you can play around with it and tweak it until you have created your dream blog. Colors, header options, just play around with it and tweak it the way you want. And if you're done, press on Publish. For now, we're going back. And lastly, I'm going to show you how to create blog posts. So we go to Posts, Add New, enter a title, Welcome, for example, add some text. Hello, this is my first blog post. And you can add some images if you want. It's empty right now, but you can add some. And when you're done, you press on Save Draft, or you publish it so it's visible to the entire world. These are the basics on how to start a blog from scratch as a beginner. I already mentioned that I don't want to make a long tutorial on how to start a WordPress blog. So I've created a completely free 5-day email course for tips on how to beautifully design your blog, attract visitors to it, and of course how to monetize it and to make passive income every single month. This free email course allows me to dig deeper into more specific areas of blogging. Well, check out the link below in the description to the course. It is free and I hope to help you guys out.